Hi, this is Pat Thetic from Anti-Flag, and you're watching Punkvideosrock.
Hey guys, Rob here, Punkvideosrock.com, hanging out with Pat of Anti-Flag. How are you doing, dude? I'm like living high school right now because you're standing right next to me.
I'm living high school as well. I'm right there with you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. How's your day going so far with Warped Tour? And how's the tour been so far?
It's been great. It's a couple warm days, but other than that, it's been all right. A lot of vegan food, which makes me happy. Nice. So yeah, it's been going well.
Now, do you find it tough to be vegan on this tour or on any tour?
Actually, this is one of the easier tours to be vegan on because every day they make me vegan food, so it's good. It's standing in the line sucks, but other than that, it's good.
Don't you have your seniority already?
I believe that we are all deserving.
There's too many seniorities out here.
Yeah, they ask a lot of the questions have been what do you say to the younger bands? I said don't take yourself too seriously, because you'll be here in 5 years and nobody will give a fuck who you are. So
How are you able to not take yourself so seriously after everything you guys have gone through? Everything that you guys, Anti-Flag is not just Anti-Flag. You guys have been through a lot. You guys have been a huge name in the industry.
I guess. And
no, you have been.
Oh, go on. Tell me how great I am, really. No, it's we play punk rock, and punk rock is, it's not about how cool you are. It's about playing music and having a good time, and that's what we do.
And then you guys are veterans of this tour. So what have you guys been doing differently on this tour to make it easier for you guys every separate show?
There is nothing to do. The only thing you can do is just keep a smile on your face and try and stay out of the sun. That's all you can do to make this tour go by. But it's actually, we've been having a lot of fun. The Warped Tour, we've done it obviously a number of times because we like to do it. It's fun to be out with a bunch of weird kids, and it's interesting because the shorts have gotten longer, the shorts have gotten shorter, the tank tops have gotten brighter, they've gotten darker, they've got spiky hair like me, and then nobody has spiky hair like me anymore. So, but it's still a bunch of fucked up kids who are angry and want to play music, and that's what Warped Tour has been throughout the whole thing.
And like I said, with all the experience you guys have had, you guys are going to Costa Rica for the first time, which I'm actually really surprised. I could have sworn you guys have toured the whole world already.
We played Thailand just this year, which was amazing, and we were just in Australia. But yeah, it's one of the things that is interesting about being in a band like Anti-Flag is that we have been able to go to places that I never thought I'd be able to go to. Yeah. We were playing in Russia a couple of times, and yeah, it's pretty amazing. But Costa Rica is going to be really nice.
Cool. When is that?
A couple months. I don't know. Okay. Sometime in the future. They tell me to get.
Someday it'll happen.
They tell me to get in the van, go on a plane. That's what they tell me to do.
So we got General Strike, 9th album. Tell me a little bit about it.
It's very aggressive and very fast, and we were trying to strip down to the essential message and the idea of the song, and threw away a lot of the bullshit. And so yeah, it's like I think 11 songs in 30 minutes. So it's in your face. It's like throwing up.
And what is writing like with Anti-Flag? Does Justin do majority of the writing? Do you guys collaborate?
No, we on this record actually a lot of it. Either two or Justin came in with just little pieces of an idea, and we put it together, the whole band. We wrote this record throughout with the whole band through a lot of the songs. So there's still some songs that Justin brings in and says, I sort of like it like this, and then he filters it through me, and it comes out completely different. But most of the stuff on this record we really worked on together.
Okay, and I've been asking a lot of the veteran bands for Warped Tour the same question, which is, what songs from your catalog do you guys have to play every day of the tour?
We got to play Die for the Government. Got to play Fuck Police Brutality. Okay. Got to play This Is the End. Those are probably the things. And it's funny because I remember Fat Mike saying that Warped Tour is like a music sampler, because you only have 30 minutes. You have to play your hits, and then everybody just plays the hits. There's no fill in any of these sets because there's only 30 minutes. Everybody's got 9 songs that are the hits that they have to do. So that's why Warped Tour is a great show for kids, because you come and you get to see all these different bands and you get to hear their hits.
Have you guys had any surprise requests?
Oh yeah, there's always kids that want to. I think we have like 110, 120 songs that we've written over the years and released. So there's always a kid that wants to hear a song that we wrote and recorded and never played again. And I'm like, I can't remember that song. I'm never going to be able to play it live. So, but yeah, so but most kids know the hit, so that makes them happy.
Now, what are you guys putting on the table this year for this tour?
Just a lot of. Yeah, it's just a celebration of rock and roll, a celebration of activism, a celebration of being yourself and not worrying about whether you're straight or gay or whether you're male or female or what your ethnicity is. That not all that bullshit's left outside, and you get to be who you are and live that life. I think that punk rock is about finding a place that doesn't matter whether you're cool or not. Everybody's accepted here in punk rock, and that's what makes sense to me.
Cool. And what are the plans with Anti-Flag for the remainder of the year after Warped Tour?
A lot of touring. We are on this tour, then we go to Europe for festivals, and we go to South America, and then we go to Australia again, and then probably back to Europe. So a lot of work. New record came out in March, so just going to be touring through the rest of the year.
Will we be seeing you guys in the U.S. again this year, or maybe next year?
Probably early next year. Early next year.
Okay. We'll be looking out for that.
Brilliant.
Thanks for hanging out with me today, man. And thanks for letting me relive my high school years.
High school years, man. Were you a bad kid?
I wasn't, but see, it's funny because I was just telling him earlier, I had this one teacher, my anatomy teacher, and I was the good kid in class. Yeah. But I wore my Anti-Flag shirt one day, and then she thought something completely different. So she was just like, "I'm surprised of you." And
nice, good. Well, it's actually interesting. This is a funny story. Our offices, where we have the record label and where we park the van and everything, is in the same school district where I went to high school. So we have kids who come and work for the office who go to the same high school. So after September 11th, they banned our shirts from the school. So there was all this uproar about you can't wear an Anti-Flag shirt to the school. So we put together this whole program about how political speech is protected always, and even in high school, and a T-shirt is considered free speech. So we went and had the kids talk to the principal and said, well, this could be a really big problem for you. You don't want the ACLU to come down on you. So then they were allowed to wear Anti-Flag T-shirts again. So it's actually pretty amazing.
You got to fight for your rights.
Amen.
That's what Anti-Flag is, though, right?
Yes. You can't let powerful people are always trying to keep you down. You can't let that happen.